Hey everybody, this is Brian with Modern Day Computers, and today I have a mystery box. Ooh, it's by Walmart. What could it possibly be? Something amazing for 2017, considering that is December 19th, 2017. I bought this from Walmart Thursday and managed to get it picked it up today. And this is considered one of the biggest toys of the holiday season. So let's find out. First, we open the box with a trusty knife. Kids, be careful with knives. And always put the blade away. So now ooh, just what I always wanted. Air pillows. Sweet. Now I can sleep at night. Sleep on air. No. Let's see, we got our packing list. And yep, that's what I ordered. There it is. There it is. I give you an unboxing of one of the greatest toys for 2017. Something that is hard to find, unless if you're willing to search hard or pay a heavy price. In my case, I searched hard. Super Nintendo Classic Edition. Ooh, now look at that. Isn't that awesome? And see, it comes with Star Fox 2. Unreleased. This game is at least 20 years old. It was going to be released, but then the Nintendo 64 came out. And they canceled it, so they've put it on here. So it's neat, but at the same time, it's kind of sad because, you know, then you have all those kids and adults who played Star Fox and did not manage to live long enough to see the release of Star Fox 2. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But on the back, we have all the games here. So Star Fox 2, there's 21 in all. Kirby's All-Star, Final Fantasy 3, Super Metroid, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario Brothers World, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island, Star Fox. Let's see, what is that? Kirby's Dream Course, F-Zero, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Earthbound, Secret of Mana, Mega Man X, Donkey Kong Country, Castlevania 4, Super Punch-Out, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And let's see, what else did I miss? I know there's Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Yeah. That's one of the games I've been wanting to get. Oh, Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars. Yeah. Do they not have that on here? Oh, look at that. Okay, never mind. They're all here. It's small print. I'm getting old. Yeah. So 21 games. And with Star Fox 2, you have to beat the first level of Star Fox. So, let's crack into this. So, no. Move it to the side. Super NES console. It's a super retro blast from the past with the return of all-time fan favorite Super Nintendo Entertainment System. This mini-sized Super NES Classic Edition is packed with over 20 pre-installed classic Super Nintendo Entertainment System games in the 90s, fully loaded and ready to play using the original style of Super NES Classic controllers. And then Super NES Classic controller. Play classic Super Nintendo Entertainment System games the way they were meant to be played on a full-size original. They even put it in quotes. Original Super NES controller. Just plug it in and you're ready to go. Includes all the original features. A control pad for quick control and movement. A, B, X, and Y buttons for rapid fire action, special L and R shoulder buttons, and select and start from menu selection and pausing the game. How often did we ever use the select button other than go up and down? I don't do it that much. So, and then on the bottom, it's just, your typical warning labels in several different languages. And on top is classics. Kind of looks like the Nintendo Switch logo. So let's get into this, shall we? And I am saving the box. So all you scalpers out there, you missed one. So what do we got here? We got warranty and service information. Okay, we get a year of warranty. Cool. And then setup instructions. And this will be in different languages. And it's also a nifty poster of all the games. So, be able to frame that and stuff, because now you're playing with superpower. So, and, that's pretty much the instructions right there. But, if you're a video game nerd like I am, you don't really need instructions anymore. So what do we have? We have controller. Ooh, I like the feeling of this. It has a very textured feeling on the back. I guess for better grip. Too bad it doesn't have a rumble feature, but that was, let's see, when did it come out? 91 and Star Fox 64 came bundled with it 5 years away, so, but it feels pretty good. Let's compare it with the original. Yes, this is the original controller. And to prove it, see how long the cord is? Yeah. Plus you have the original, So, this is the new one, and it comes with its own plug, which, if you know from the NES Classic, is the same plug. Only this is like supposed to be a foot longer or something, 1.5 feet longer. But this is the original, and this is the new version. Virtually identical, except for maybe the printing and the plastic, and especially if you look at the back. I don't know if you can see that, but it says Super NES controller, model SNS 005, registered 1991 Nintendo, made in Japan. And this one is model CLV 202, made in China. Go figure. So that's the back. And what's really interesting is that I've seen this on other, the screws on the original are, oh, never mind. Oh. They're all Phillips. It just looks like they were hex screws. Okay. But so you can get into the controller easily. I think that what? The backs look almost alike. Like you can swap them out if you wanted to. I don't know why. But maybe you want the original feeling of the buttons. So let's see, we got controller number 2. And that's the unique thing about this compared to the NES Classic, is that you only got one control of the NES Classic. And yes, I do have it. I'll show you. It is right here. I have it hanging velcroed underneath my shelf, and so it hangs down, and I can get more space because I have my Nintendo 64, which they're expecting to make next year. So stay tuned. So let's see, we got ourselves a power brick, a USB power brick, Nintendo stamped. So that's kind of cool. Let's see, made by Light On. Yeah, they made the last one, but you are not restricted. No, you are not. You are not restricted to just having this. You can plug this into your computer, and the power through the USB, through the provided micro USB cable, will power it. You get an HDMI cable, though. If you have an NES Classic, all you do is just swap out the systems. And this is what the box looks like. And here's the piece of resistance. Ooh, it's so small. Let's see. I have calipers. They go to 6 inches. So wide, and they probably put this somewhere. Do this right. 4.38 inches, 4.4, and then to 5.2 inches to, and I love these calipers. The thickest part, 1.54. So I didn't write that down, so I'm going to advise anyone, if you want to do measurements, get a pair of digital calipers. Okay, so this is the new version, and I have the original. Here's the original from 1991 or so. Eject button, reset, power. Has that nice clicky sound, and the cartridge door. But that's the original. This, you got power, multi-out, and RF. And the phone number, if you want to call them, see if Nintendo still has that line open. I doubt it. And this is what's on the back. So you got HDMI and a USB out. Though, in other videos, it's the exact same board that's what's in the NES Classic. So it can be hacked. So I may put more games on here, but that's my choice, and I'm not going to be able to show you because of legal reasons. If I do any videos from this, it will be only the 21 games that are built in on this. I can't do like Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct or Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3. Not that I have those. But so we have reset button. Feels okay. Eject button does not work. It's just there for show, same as the cartridge door. Then of course I think that Nintendo probably would have made a lot of money if they made this able to plug in to sell more games. But then they have the virtual store. And power, Feels kind of flimsy, but then of course this is smaller. And then you got the front, and the front looks like they have the original ports, but they are not. It is just for show. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so on the bottom, you can see actually on the top, there are 2 notches. Pull those, and it flips right. It'll pull out and flip right down. And there you go. You have 2-player action. This does not have multiplayer beyond 2 players, so you can't. So no wireless, because you have to understand this was 25 plus years ago. We're approaching, let's see, 26 years ago. So wireless technology, while it was around, was not mainstream like it is now with like the Xbox One. So you gotta have someone there to play with. I know for some of you kids that's gonna be kind of weird to have someone next to you playing on the same TV. And I don't think you can hook it up on your iPad yet. Maybe, I don't know. But this is, as I look at this piece of plastic in the front. It's not floppy. It's just a hard piece of plastic that can come out, and then it curves over. Therefore, so you want to be kind of careful with this. So this can be breakable. And then there's your power light. And from what I've seen in pictures, it's red, just like the original. So, and as compared to, there's the NES control deck, serial number, made in China, go figure. And the left and right, nothing much. Sorry that I can't get it in focus or centered. But it looks pretty cool. It has, rubber feet. So, and let's see. Yeah, I can't put it underneath because it'll block, the ports are being blocked as compared to my Nintendo, where the top part, the light gray part of the NES was wide enough that I can hang it and enough for the controller ports. There are third-party peripherals for longer cords. You can get wireless controllers if you want to go that route. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I look forward to hooking this up and playing it. So, yeah. So once again, this is, let's see. I'm going to give you a sense of how long the original cord is. Okay. That was the original cord. I believe the new one is only like 4 feet long. This has to be 10 feet. So, one of the things that you're giving up in the cost, the reason why it only costs $80, other than that it has more expensive games and Nintendo can charge whatever price, is that they wanted to cut down on the cord. It's kind of stupid because most people don't want to do that, but it doesn't have any wireless capability. But if it's the same thing, stuff is falling apart. I have the Wii controller, so this works on the NES Classic, so I know that it'll work on the Super Nintendo. And the cool thing about this is that if you hit the home button, whereas on the regular controller, there is no way to go home. You have to hit the reset button. You can just hit it here, and you'll go back. So, you'll probably find these in third-party resale shops, and stuff. So, but nice thing is that that controller there is 10 years old and it's still useful. So that's it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. And I will try to post more and hopefully get some video play in. Hopefully, because I know Nintendo is really, really, really protective about their copyrights, and so I can't do any advertising on it. Not that I ever have, but you put your any tune like beep 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 beep, that's a copyright claim right there, because I just sang their song, and they're gonna make millions off of it, type of thing. Whatever. But until then, this is the Super NES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System Classic, or the SNES Classic, or the SNES. I don't like SNES as much. It sounds kind of stupid, like a snail. I just call it SNES. Hey, if I have the NES Classic, why can't I call it SNES? So I'm babbling again. I always do that. So until then, have fun and geek out, everybody. See you later.